Florida.
Right. So, Mr. President, first thing I want to do, I want to thank all the senators that are speaking tonight. I can't imagine voting not to pay somebody. You know, in my state, here's what's happening. We have people that are not getting food. At church on Sunday, the pastor asked if we would actually bring in a whole bunch of food because they knew because of what the Democrats are doing, people would not get their food stamps. So all the food banks, they needed way more food. I was talking to a reporter today in Tampa, and he said the line is unbelievable at one of the food banks he was at in Tampa today. And when I think about these people that are not getting their food stamps, I think of my mom. So my mom was a mom of 5 kids, so we lived in public housing. I never met my dad, and she had to go to farm-to-market stores and ask for food. She never got food stamps, but she had to go ask for food. So just think about what's going on around our country. There's people right now worrying about if they're going to feed a 2-year-old little kid. Can you just imagine what that mom's doing? I mean, I just can't imagine how anybody ever could vote to shut down the food stamp program to not feed kids. Then let's think about all these people not getting paid. So I'll give you my experience. When I was 19 years old, I got married. I was an E2 in the Navy, and I was making $334 a month. So that same person today, and my wife and I, she was making $75 a week as a legal secretary. So those people, if something like that, I didn't have $25 in the bank. They wouldn't have said, oh, it's okay not to pay the rent. Any costs we had, no one would have said, oh, don't worry, you don't have to pay it now. And so that's what's going on with our military. They have mortgages, their kids have school costs, their kids want to play sports, they might have medical bills, and my Democrat colleagues are saying they don't care. It's just did they ever live that life? Did they ever live the life that they are worrying paycheck to paycheck how they're going to pay for food, for the rent, for a mortgage? Do you think all the lenders are going to say, oh yeah, we know the government shut down so you don't have to pay your mortgage? So I just don't know how you could not have a heart to open up government. I mean, we can have a policy disagreement every day, and we should. But to not make sure people get their food stamps, not make sure that people are showing up today, as Senator Cruz said, trying to keep us safe in the skies, our military that's trying to keep our freedoms, and the Democrats don't care if they get paid or not. Now let's think about it. Since I got up here, this is my 7th year, I've had a bill that says no budget, no pay. Right? The Democrats have blocked it, including yesterday, because they want to get paid even though they are making the decision that other people don't get a paycheck. They're not willing to give up any of their pay because, like one of them said, he has a mortgage. Why would he be expected to give up his pay? Well, they're doing it every day to all of our federal workers. I just can't imagine doing that. So what I'd say to my Democrat colleagues, open the government. Pay our workers. Make sure people get food, have food on the table. Don't ever, ever, ever in your wildest dreams do that to people in our country. It's wrong to do what you're doing. Senator Schumer came out and said he had a proposal. It's a joke. It's a complete joke. And I'll tell you why. Let's think about what they want to do. For us to be able to make sure that we start paying people, they get food stamps, they want to make sure insurance companies continue to get rich. So their proposal doesn't do anything. So, right now, people don't lose their Obamacare subsidies. It's people that make over 400%, that's over probably $128,000, $130,000 a year, get subsidies for their health care. You could be a millionaire. You get a subsidy. So you say he wants to make sure millionaires get a subsidy for people to possibly get any food. Then he knows that Republicans are not going to continue to support a program that pays health care for illegals. That's wrong. Has taxpayer paying for abortion. That's wrong. Has taxpayers paying for trans surgery. That's wrong. Making sure there's about supposedly 4 to 5 million people don't even know they have these subsidies because it's just going directly to an insurance company with no responsibility by a consumer. All you had to do to sign somebody up is know their name, their birth date, their address, sign them up, insurance companies get all the money. Why would we ever support something like that? So I want to thank my colleagues. I can't imagine. It's heartless to not make sure people have food. It's heartless to make sure people don't have money if they're working. And so if the Democrats vote against Senator Johnson's simple bill to pay people that are busting their butt to keep our freedoms, keep us safe, do all these things, I don't know how you can go home and feel good about what you're doing. I yield my time.